We're just going to do a quick ready. We're going to cut this. Alright, so we are going to just do a quick ready check here in order to... right leader standing by. We're going to do a quick ready check, and then we'll probably be going into the game. Again, this is the Smite Club Super Bowl Sunday special. My name is Matt, and I'm not joined by our co-caster, my usual co-caster, Lop. Sadly, as I could not get a hold of him. I decided to do this on a bit of a lark because, hey, it's a Super Bowl and not everyone likes football. So, we've got 8 people ready. We need 3 more? We're missing a couple people. Basically, we just choose a do kind of a random game and choose people from the community in order to give people the opportunity to get more exposure. And well, it has the side effect of getting us, me and Lop, practice with commentary. You get to hear our lovely voices, see our lovely faces, possibly if I had my webcam running, but I don't at the moment. And we are just getting ready here. Hopefully, soon, someone will be able to start the game. Who's starting the game for us? Random. So things will be starting, hopefully, soon. Where are we? Sadly, because of spectator mode, I am going to be sitting here all by myself, and I will not be able to change anything when it comes to okay, we're starting. For those who have never played draft mode before, this is how this works. Basically, the blue and purple team get to alternate picks on who they're going to ban for the coming match. Common bans, we'll probably be seeing them. Both teams are in voice right now, so they will be able to communicate via voice over IP. Hopefully we'll be able to see a variety of bans. I don't know, usually we see the same kind of 6 banned every time. It's 3 and 3. So we've got the purple team, the blue team. My friend Pete, who I actually know in real life, hey Pete, is banning Morgana. That's a very common ban just because of her versatility with the snares, the shield, the damage, everything. Rammus is also a very typical ban just because of his mobility, his jungling power, and that taunt, which taunts people away for a ordinately amount of time. Kennen, we're seeing a lot of Kennen bans recently just because of the way he's been played, sorry. Every time I cast Kennen, I always call her a she. I did it again. But he is a he, and he's banned because he's basically ungankable. He's got a very good mobility, very good skill shots, very versatile champion, a lot of utility. AP Shaco, however, is a damage machine, and if you can get AP Shaco rolling, you can pretty much cripple the other team. Just through jungle ganks, jungle stealing, you can steal buffs, and it just completely wrecks the other team's time. Not very fun at all. I'm just going to do, while we're waiting for this, I'm just going to do a quick Twitter plug. Singed is banned, which is kind of funny because I think some of these players know each other from on the opposite sides. League of Legends streaming. I'm going to insert that link, we're going to announce that to Twitter, and we're going to close this window. You can't see it, I just have a second monitor. So, a Ziggs ban, which is becoming surprisingly more common. I've been playing some ranked mode earlier today, and I'm seeing Ziggs banned a lot. I really like playing him because he's actually a very fun champion to play. His satchel charge, his mines, his bombs, he's just very fun to throw bombs around. I was hearing some chat earlier, though, that his mines are becoming increasingly, very powerful. People are leveling the mines first, and they're completely just wrecking champs. We see P 5x5 doing people can say is a very smart move early and picking a powerful support in Sona. Interesting to see there are no Soraka bans either, so we might be able to see a very support-heavy bottom lane. Peg playing a Cho'Gath with teleport. That's not exactly a common pick, but I'm interested to see how well he's going to do with it. Doomy Doom picking up Sivir with heal teleport. He could be possibly stealing that for someone else farther down the line, though. With draft mode, you're allowed to switch once everyone's made, or switch champions among your team once everyone's made their picks. So possibly, especially with the Sona, they could just be an earlier pick, and then we're going to see someone else on the team play it besides Pete. How the bans and picks are chosen is one person gets the first pick, the opposite team gets 2 picks or bans, then the other opposite team The first team get 2 picks or bans, so we're seeing 2 picks of a Ryze and a Shyvana, possibly a jungle Shyvana. Ryze, a very popular AP middle just because of how tanky he gets. He's completely based on mana, so the more mana he has, the more AP he has, or more AP he has. Yes, I think that's the way that works. Let's just check to be sure. His passive. Let's see. I won't say this here. Maybe I should have brought up LOL wiki. We're gonna keep this over here anyway and keep the Summoner's Rift page open just because I want to see some timers. But for now, we have a Taric pick rounding out the support lane, and a Lee Sin, who's kind of got a little bit of nerfs in the past patch and hasn't been the dominant jungle force that he has been in the past. The thing is, though, I heard he kind of just suffers a little bit early, but later on in the game he can make up for those nerfs. He's very deadly in the hands of people that know how to use him. Taric, very stalwart. That's my favorite way to describe Taric, is that, you know, he's very simple: stuns, heals, armor reduction, and that's, you know, a good support. Hopefully he'll be able to throw out some good wards. Usually how we've seen these games go is the team with the most map awareness wins. We got Jamal Sun playing a Corki, and Corki is a very good AD champion that I've seen more people play. Back in maybe last year, Corki was one of those champions that, since his skills are very much based on skill shots, are very difficult to land. He has a high amount of skill, but the thing is once he gets going, he can do a lot of burst damage. Holy Spork choosing a tank, jungle gangplank, which I haven't exactly seen a lot of, but I'm kind of interested to see. Sneaky Dark Sniper picking a Swain, who you don't really see a lot of, but in the right hands, again, he can wreck teams. That ultimate with the life stealing and just the damage is obscene, let's put it that way. Doesn't look to be any changes here on the blue or purple team. No one seems to be shifting around champions. But we have a very relatively even matchup here. The only thing that I can really say is that purple team seems a lot more based on auras, with the Sivir ult, and Sivir ult and Taric's likely build, because Taric does have 2 aura-based abilities: his W, which increases armor, and his ult, which, let's just give it a check here, gives a bonus attack damage and ability power, which will be great for Sivir, as her she is primarily an AD champion. The reason for this delay here is just because no one wants to see everyone, spectators have a delay, just so we can't spoil the game for everyone else. What I should have done is I should have changed things with the summoner, or I should have blocked things with the summoner abilities, just because apparently people like to cheat with that. But for now, I'm just going to do one last Twitter plug, just to kill some time here, and we'll be going. Game is live, and we're. Alright, last announced to Twitter there, and that window goes down. Okay, so basically we have Pete 5x5 playing a Sona, we have Random 01, or well, Random 1 playing a Ryze, we have Captain What the Fuzzy playing a Shyvana. This is a family-friendly show after all. We have Jamal Sun playing a Corki, we have Holy Spork playing a Jungle Gangplank. On the purple team side, we have Doomy Doom 6 playing Sivir, we have Peg Peg 66, a lot of sixes, playing Cho'Gath, we have Zaleman playing a Taric, we have X Contradict playing a Jungle Lee Sin. Well, does anyone actually play a lane Lee Sin? And we have Sneaky Dark Sniper playing a Swain, which will likely be taking middle. The matchups we're likely to see, at least AD and support bottom lane, will be Sivir and Taric against a Corki and Sona. We'll see mid, most likely Swain versus Ryze. We'll see a top tanky lane of Shyvana and Cho'Gath. And then we'll see Gangplank and Lee Sin face off in the jungle. We also have a message from Elric G here saying that Lee Sin is played top lane sometimes. Good point. I was just overly generalizing. Please feel free to message me from our Smite Club channel in-game. It's capitals SMITE space capital CLUB. You can always right-click on me and message me, or just message me if you have me on your friends list, and yeah, I can answer some questions in game. We are going to do our annual skin battle and loading battle. Whoever loads the fastest gets a special shout out, and we get to speculate on the skins of both teams and see if that'll give them any advantage. I'm just going to make sure that we cast the game here, because sometimes it does not launch correctly due to XSplit being a bit of complicated, and we seem to be loading fine. Excuse me. Holy Spark and Sneaky Dark Sniper seem to be taking a commanding lead here in the loading battle. Pete is also catching up. We see pretty much a tie, but as far as skins go, I think purple team might have a little bit of an advantage here, considering the Shyvana has the soul skin on the blue team. They also have the manliest Tarek in the world, Gentleman Cho'Gath, and Russian leader Swain, which I really enjoy. I especially enjoy the owl as opposed to the raven. Alright, let's see how we are doing for loading here. I guess we're going to be looking at a at a race here between Jamal Sun and Contradict for last place, since everyone seems to be relatively loading pretty quickly. Pings seem to be great all across the board, and yeah, we're just going to give it a couple seconds here to get everyone loaded. Excuse me. This is the 6th Smite Club cast ever, and we appreciate your patience, your viewership, and any comments you can have. If you guys want to message us on Twitter or after the game and give us some criticism on how we're doing, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're new at this, just like a lot of people are, and yeah, we'd like any feedback that we can get, because it helps us get better and it helps the cast get better. So, game's loaded, and here we go. We are likely going to see Gangplank probably start off at those wolves over here, and we're probably going to see Lee Sin's might start off at the wolves, wraiths, or I'm not too up on his jungling route at the moment, but we'll probably see them. Ping's going out here. They're probably calling for an early guard just because of that whole invasion metagame that's been permeating its way in here. Yeah, it looks like they're going for an invader early, or at least just a guard, just to make sure that no one's coming into their jungle. Again, they're just standing right across the river from each other here, and you know, if that Shyvana takes even 5 steps forward, laughs are coming out. This 5 versus 3. No, 5 versus 5. Some people are just out of position. We're looking at Rise possibly getting caught here. Oh, nice flash just to get out of the way. Nice early play from Rise to avoid getting the first blood, but it looks like that team is going to steal the blue, which could put a little bit of a hamper on the Gangplank jungle. Nope, actually, they look like to be just swapping blues here. They're just going to be possibly catching the Sivir unawares if she decides to be a little careless. Yeah, just popular swapping blues here. Yep, Sivir looks to maybe getting caught here. Yep, that Sivir's gonna get melted. Goodbye, Sivir. Flash does not help her one bit, and Rise managed to get a first blood. That's what happens when you face check a bush when you don't know where everyone is. They will get a blue, but they are down first blood. So this is purple versus blue is a little bit of an advantage here. Also going to steal some wolves for good measure, get everyone a little bit of XP and minute amounts of gold. Oh man, Shyvana's just going to keep laughing all game, isn't she? That's going to get really annoying. And blue's up, and the battle has been joined. Lee Sin looks to be picking up this blue in order to get some sustain for his jungle. Gangplank looks to be doing the same. Good exchange by both teams here. A little bit of an adaptability. Shyvana taking some hits from Swain's Raven. Tarek's going to be going bottom just to supplement Sivir here, who's now back up. Everyone's still level 1, but we should see everyone pretty much except Sivir getting a little bit of an XP boost just from those early ganks and early jungle. Big boomerang coming out on Pete 5x5 there just to do some damage. Tarek does not look to be moving so, quickly just because Gangplank harass. Holy Spark now level 2, Lee Sin level 2 as well. Contradict rather. Apologize. Contradict going for his red. Then he'll probably look to make a gank. Top lane relatively going to be pretty slow. They usually are, just because of the relative tankiness of both characters. The thing to notice here, though, is that Shyvana has no mana costs, or no resource, rather, and Cho'Gath does rely on mana quite a bit. This Taric, I'm not sure what this Taric is doing. It's a bit of a roaming Taric, but maybe he wants to give Doomy Doom a little bit of XP back after that early gank. Doomy Doom just hitting 2. Pete playing a very aggressive poking Sona, which has been known to happen. The range on those pokes are a little absurd. Jamal-san taking some damage from the auto attacks from Sivir. However, there is a big wave that's going to look to neutralize just in front of the purple tower here. Middle lane's kind of neutral at the moment. Everyone's just getting on those last hits. Both Random and Sneaky Dark Sniper have played on our cast before. They are definitely two great players. Peg looking for those up you go. Lee Sin going in for that early kick, or the shield and the kick. Exhaust coming out on Cho'Gath, which neutralizes that gank. Shyvana has to pop a potion. She's not doing so hot in terms of health, but Gangplank might be coming mid here to try to eliminate that Swain. Swain's gone back, though, early just to pick up that extra Doran's ring. That should work a little bit with mana regen and some cheap AP. Lee Sin's still hanging around trying to get this Shyvana. They really want that Shyvana. Landing that kick. Yeah, we could see Shyvana dead here. With that exhaust, Cho'Gath gets the kill. Gangplank playing a little aggressively here, trying to weed out the jungle, but doesn't look like it's going to stop Lee Sin. Lee Sin got the assist on that one. Excuse me. Early gold leaders, we're seeing a relatively easy or even distribution of gold. Corki here just hanging out in the bush, probably dropping a ward. Sneaky Dark Sniper getting throwing the ping out on, or sorry, getting pinged. We might see a gank coming out here, attempt from Holy Spork. He has no ult, so I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do. Swain's just pretty much going to be able to walk out of there. Corki throwing out his Valkyrie just to get out of some danger. Taric had stunned him, throwing out a ward. Again, top seems to be very even. Lee Sin grabbing those wards. Boomerang Blade coming out on Corki does a fair amount of damage. That's the thing about Sona, is that in comparison to a Soraka, where you can kind of just be a battery all game, Sona's a little bit more dependent on her mana, and her heals don't do that much early on. Here we go with a Lee Sin, but that ward is going to make them back off. Again, good map awareness from both teams. A couple love taps coming out here on Shyvana. We might see a Daisy.
Nom 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 nom.
Taunt coming out. Or, well, laugh, excuse me. CV coming out here. I think they're just trying to get some vision back. They don't have a jungler. Stun coming out on Corki. Gangplank might be going up here on a going in on Cho'Gath as a for a gank opportunity. Silences Shyvana. Parley coming out on Cho'Gath. Pops Shyvana up, gets her off his tail. He might just be able to walk out of there. He's a little tanky. I'm not sure what Gangplank can do as far as gank potential. Exchange going down here at mid, very close! Oh, and Sneaky Dark Sniper with the... oh my god, cannot... That was a good timed ult right there. Managed to lifesteal some away. The potion keeps him alive. Both sides had ignited each other, and Ryze sadly came out on the short end of that one. Nice play by Swain. I don't think there was a better timed ult right there. Manages to pop his ult Raven form, get some health back, wear out that ignite, and possibly keep some minions from killing him. Health potions, saving lives. Good play from both teams so far. Lee Sin coming in on that Shyvana. They really want that Shyvana again. She's just going to walk away with some Ghost. It means we're going to get some more farm from that Cho'Gath. Bottom lane, just a matter of poking here. Swain throwing her ward down at the river bush in order to get a little bit of visibility, just to see if Gangplank's going to be coming and ganking him. Ping coming out on Swain. I don't think that Gangplank's going to be ready to come get him, though. Pete playing a very good Sona, keeping his AD healed up. The power cord coming out on Taric for double damage. Gangplank coming in, try to make something happen with those ganks, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything until he gets that ult. The slow, there's a lot of mobility. Swain taking a little bit of health off of Ryze. Big nuke coming out. Big Q. big overload. I'm still learning a lot of champions' ability names, so you have to forgive me if I generalize a little bit. Generalize, yes, generalize. Corki, little to no mana. He needs to go back, or he's going to get dived on. Lee Sin taking down the wolves. He's going to be backing as well. Swain getting some health back from his ultimate. Top lane seems to be well even at the moment. No one seems to be going for Dragon. Holy Spork again, safe from the wards, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to do anything. All his running around is just hurting him in damage. Eats the orange to get out of the stun. It's K, he had orange. Looking for Lee Sin here. Lee Sin going back to buy. He manages to pick up 2 Dorn's Blades, a cloth armor, some potions, and a ward. Sivir still has not gone back. She's running a Dorn's Ring just for some sustainability, or a Dorn's Blade rather, for some sustainability. Swain manages to get a boots, a Dorn's Ring, and some health. Rise working on it has a Tear of the Goddess and boots. I keep getting messages from people following me on Twitter, and they're almost always porn bots. I don't know what makes bots love League of Legends so much. Here comes the ult from Gangplank. He's going to try to take out that Swain. Flash comes out to avoid the damage. Shield coming out from Lee Sin. Possibly going to see a resonating strike. Nope, we're just going to be content to farm. Probably get some health and mana back. Tarek throwing down the pink ward, rather. That's important just because they're going to be able to take out some wards if the opposing team puts them there. We could see... Oh, no, CV is going to ward them off from the dragon at the moment. We're grouping up. Gangplank is in the middle of 2 dangerous champions. Yep, we are going to see Gangplank fall here to that Lee Sin. Nice ground pound. Tempest and Cripple, rather. Working on it. And with that kill, we're going to see Swain is going to tempt fate here and try to do Dragon. Reason I have League of Legends Wiki open and the other, other monitors, I'm going to be able to give you some insight on the respawn timers. So around 16 minutes, we are going to see another Dragon spawn. It's a 6-minute timer for Dragon. 5 minutes for the red and blue buff, and 8 minutes, or 7 minutes rather, for Baron Nashor. That Dragon buff made them a little bold, so they're going to exchange some hits here with Corki and Sona. Throws out an ult in order to ward them off. Cho'Gath sitting on not a lot of mana at the moment. It is 4 kills to 1 here at the 10-minute 35-second point of this game. Lee Sin taking out some Wraiths. Tarek just playing really aggressive with that poke, and I think that's something Tarek needs to do, drawing him into the Boomerang Blade. Heals coming out from Sona, though, are going to keep him, keep Corki from getting too low. Again, Gangplank going middle. His ult is still on cooldown for another 11 seconds, so we could see something happen. See, he's going to be placing the wards in the jungle just to hopefully catch Lee Sin off. Major exchanges happening here at top. Sorry, I missed that. Shyvana manages to get away with her life. I think that might have just been from a lack of mana on Cho'Gath's part. He's getting pretty high, though. Big damage coming out on Rise here from Swain. Sneaky Dark Sniper manages to play that uncommonly picked champion very well. Holy Spork's going to come in and try to mitigate the lane a little bit. Purple team seems to have the early advantage here, but at least bottom lane hasn't surrendered any kills. They've just been hanging around and keeping from feeding. Again, Lee Sin coming in possibly for gank on Gangplank. But for now, Swain is just content to throw some auto attacks out, gets his farm up, freeze the lane a little bit, and wait for the opposing minion wave to catch, instead of pushing the lane and making it a little bit more susceptible to ganks. I keep mousing down to this bottom lane just because I see all the icons clustering around the tower. I think someone's dove the other one. Does not seem to be so. Sivir resetting the lane just with some auto attacks instead of throwing out her boomerang. Rise is heading down, though, possibly going for a blue. No, possibly just going down for a gank, trying to grab someone, but he's been seen for ages here because they've warded the Tribush. Call it the Tribush just because there's 3 points on it. Tribush. We do have Swain coming down, though, because he's hoping to catch that Rise. That purple ward expired, so I'm not sure if they know that he's still there or not. Yup, there's another ward coming out. They know he's there now. Not sure if we're going to see Lee Sin try to cut off Rise at the pass here, but no, he's on his own side. Swain's just going to wait, though. Gonna feed his owl, and he's going to go off on Lee Sin. Caught at a bad place, throws into the bush in order to break line of sight. We missed it. Doomy Doom manages to take down Pete, though. And it's in a 1-for-1 exchange, though, because both supports do fall. Rise really wants that Lee Sin kill. He really, really, really wants it, but he's going to end up having to back off just because of lack of range. Sorry, we missed both those kills here at bottom. Both Corky manages to pick up a kill on Tarek, and Sivir manages to pick up a kill on Sona. So that's a 1-for-1 trade. We're going to have to see Corky play a little carefully here. He has little mana. He's got to dodge those boomerang blades. Oh. Sneaky Dark Sniper manages to pick up a kill on Rise. Missing all the kills today. I apologize, everyone. Lee Sin goes for a easy blue. He's not going to have to worry about stealing anything. Swain manages to pick it up. Going to give him a little bit of mana regen, a little bit of a cooldown reduction. And there are some wards here at middle. I'm not sure how much good they're doing. Again, their blue is warded as well, so they're going to be able to see Gangplank here going for not blue, but the remnants of blue. Someone just seems to have stolen just the buff. Sona's back in lane along with Corky. Sivir's back buying. She's going a little bit crit heavy here with a not crit heavy, but buying some brawler's gloves. I wish I could access the shop. Valkyrie coming in with some poke with the bullets. The Gatling gun. I apologize. Working on it. Just auto attacks. Basically going to reset the lane. Sona's going to throw out some wards. And the poking game resumes. Big damage coming out here on Shyvana. We might see a giant Cho'Gath get another kill. Potions are out, though. Regen a little bit of health. That is one big gentleman Cho'Gath, ladies and gentlemen. One big gentleman Cho'Gath. Big silence coming out, and we manage... Oh, Sivir manages to kill Sona again. Blue team not having a very good time here. Ping coming out on Lee Sin because they saw him coming because of the ward. Corky really has to play a lot really defensively here because he doesn't want to get dove. He does not have a lot of mana. Sivir going behind him looking for that dive, or at least just to drive him off. A little bit of exchange happening possibly here. Gangplank ult coming out. It does not look like he's going to catch anyone with it. Bit of a wasted ult there. 7-2 here. So Jamal's son, damn it, he manages to get Rise. Yeah, Corky's gonna fall. Oh! Corky manages to get away with the skin of his teeth right there. So that stun and damage combo is quite deadly. Lee Sin is invaded the jungle. He's gonna steal a, hopefully steal a red. Shyvana taking a lot of damage backing away from Cho'Gath. That's one big Cho'Gath. Cannot wait to see some team fights from this team. We're gonna see another dragon coming up. It's coming up in now, actually. We 16 minutes. We have 4 people here at dragon. That's a relatively easy dragon for him. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to steal that. So another 190 gold for the purple team, and Gangplank is left without a red. So he's gonna go back, grab some mana again, probably try to see where he can go. We got backs coming from the bottom lane, maybe not Sivir. I think she wants to just take out that sweet minion wave that's coming. Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys will be able to hear me. This will be embarrassing if you can't. You guys should be able to hear me right now. If you can, please send me a message on... send me a message if you have me on playlist. Or on friends. This could be quite embarrassing if I'm not able to... Okay, we're gonna keep the game on though. Jesus, this is unfortunate. Cho'Gath doing some damage on that Shyvana. Oh, this could be a close one. Oh, and Shyvana manages to pick up the kill. Lee Sin is going to pick up the counter kill, though. Okay, Groundman can hear us okay, so it's just on her end. Alright, sorry, Awinia, that seems to be all you, as Groundman can hear us fine, and I trust Groundman. Lee Sin getting a little bit of farm up here. Still no towers down, which is kind of interesting. It's a very late game. We've got... Ooh, never mind, that top tower does go down. Gangplank playing a little bit more aggressively here, possibly going to go steal blue, but Swain's coming down, going to try to capture him. They're all going to collapse. Meanwhile, Silver's getting some good farm. CS leader here is Cho'Gath by a good 20 on the other team. Or by, sorry, his next highest is Corky with a 128. Shyvana just hitting 100 right now, so she's 50 CS behind that Cho'Gath. Gangplank's coming in. They saw him because of the ward here, so they're going to either back off, they're going to play a little bit more aggressively. There's Swain. Ult comes out from everyone. Sona gets melted. Corky's next. That was definitely in favor of that purple team. We could possibly see a tower down. I'm not sure what Gangplank's going to be able to do here. Siver's just going to zone him out while everyone takes down the tower. Swain throws out his ult in order to burn down the minion wave, get some health back. We're going to see 4 people bottom here probably trying to take out that tower. We're going to see a push possibly to the end of this game. I wouldn't say to the end of this game. There hasn't been any major team fights besides that one. That was only maybe 3v4, 3v3. It was decidedly in the favor of the purple team, though. 11-3. That's not exactly a runaway victory, but it's not exactly the most even match we've had on the Smite Club. Siver's going to steal some golems. I'm just going to throw up. Give me 2 seconds. And we're back. Wards are coming out. Rise is going to get caught on his own. That stun is going to come out from Tarek. Nope, he's just going to keep it to himself. I think blue team really needs to start sticking together at this moment. They've got some towers down, but that means they've got little to lose. I don't know what Shyvana's doing here, trying to doing some forward warding in the jungle. I thought she was going to try to steal some things. Gangplay's going to run right into blue, but that means that Lee Sin is going to kick over the wall, start on blue. He does have Cho'Gath with him. They should be able to see just from the wards. Sneaky Dark Sniper does take out Rise again with the help of Tarek. That stun combo's probably not going to be probably not going to be lacking in potency. Could see a Baron here. No, I think they're just going to go... well, Shyvana, it was probably nice knowing you here. She got pushed out a little too far. Swain's going to... snare coming out from Swain. Stun coming out from Tarek. Yeah, that Shyvana is melted. Oh, no, the Gangplank ult might save her. Swain throwing out the flash in order to get that last little bit. Gangplank might be the one fed to the wolves here. Siver manages to take out a blue turret at mid. Cho'Gath taking out some tower hits of his own. Corky takes out the blue team's soul tower. Good work, Corky. Except we've got a 5 push happening here top lane. Yeah, blue team's got to be able to stick together. Cho'Gath throwing out some offensive warding here. Cho'Gath has not died yet. That's never a good thing. Actually, no. What am I saying? Cho'Gath has died. It's 1-1-1. It's one of the 3 deaths, or 3 kills on the blue team. They're going to be going for Dragon again. Dragon will be up in possibly, not quite, probably a minute. No, it'll probably happen right about now. Probably got it timed. It was 16 minutes. They've been hitting those dragons right as it's respawning. Like they hit it right at, right at 9 minutes. Now right again at 16 minutes, and now again at 22. So just gonna sit here and wait for it to spawn. This might give blue team some time to get here, but I think in the meantime, purple team's just gonna be able to go and grab blue. Swain's gonna pick up that blue. That will not hurt him whatsoever. Dragon just popped. They're gonna pull it out of the little bay here. They managed to get a ward. Blue team managed to, but that does not really stop them from stopping purple. Help them from stopping purple, rather. Shyvana, though, pushing all on her own, manages to get a turret up for, or down for the blue team. She is big team fight possibly brewing here at bottom or at mid, though. We got Corky running away. He's getting caught. Oh, Sona ult comes out, possibly saves his teammate, manages to kill Tarek. Blue team manages to get both Rise and Gangplank with one Sona boomerang. Boomerang coming out, melts Corky. That's a triple kill for Doomy Doom 6. Oh boy, that's Shyvana's either gonna keep pushing or has to get the hell out of there. Not sure what he or she is doing. I think she's just suiciding at this point. Yep, I think she's just suiciding. Good game coming out. I think she just... Surrender's coming out with 5 votes against. Good play by the purple team. Good play by the purple team all around.